Good morning everyone and welcome to our presentation. First of all, thank you for watching. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Thamon Manma.
My name is Thamon Sathong.
My name is Namjai Ngam Chochai Sathit.
My name is Phoraphat Prakop Thao.
My name is Phumphorn Phengsi.
We are the second year student in the Faculty of Engineering at the King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lagabang. The topic of our presentation is Education during the COVID-19 pandemic. Let me explain why we chose this topic. The purpose of today's presentation is to show how does COVID-19 affect to the education, because the education has changed dramatically, and there is also funding to support country in scaling up for their best distance learning. So we want the audience to know and realize this program. We divided our presentation into three main parts as follows. Firstly, how is the education sector responding to COVID-19? Secondly, global education cooperating during COVID-19. And finally, what does this mean for the future of learning? Our presentation will last about 10 minutes, and we will happy to answer to all of your questions after our presentation is finished. Now let's begin to the first main part. How is the education sector responding to COVID-19?
Thank you, Thamon. Let's start with our first topic. How is the education sector responding to COVID-19? The education sector is responding in three ways. Firstly, free access. Secondly, strengthening capability. Thirdly, forming a unique partnership. I will begin with free access. Many online platforms are offering free access to their service. As the graph shows the numbers of Baidu users, the world's most highly valued education technology company, that the numbers of new users were increased by 7 million after they announced for providing free access in March 2020. Then I will move on to strengthening capability. Authors companies are strengthening capability to provide a one-stop shop for teachers and students. For example, large applications offer unlimited video conference time, auto translation capability, real-time co-editing of project work, and smart calendar scheduling. Are you following me so far? Next, I will looking at forming a unique partnership. Some school districts are forming a unique partnership, like the one between the Los Angeles Unified School District and PBS SoCal KCET to offer local educational broadcast with separate channels, focus on different ages and a range of digital options. These are all three ways how the education sector responding to COVID-19. Let's move on to the next topic. Global education cooperating during COVID-19.
Thank you, Namjai Ngam. Is everyone still with me? Let's move on to the second topic. Global education cooperating during COVID-19. Since closing schools to contain the COVID-19 pandemic, governments have been deploying distance learning solutions and grappling with the complexity of positioning education remotely. From scheduling content and support teachers in providing guidance to families and addressing connectivity challenges, multilateral partners including the International Labour Organization, the UN High Commission for Refugees, the UNICEF, as well as Global Partnership for Education have joined the coalition and will for swift and coordinated support to countries in order to mitigate the adverse impact of school closures, in particular for the most disadvantaged. The private sector, including Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Zoom have also joined the coalition constructing resolve and that expertise around technology, not supply connectivity and capacity strengthening. Companies using learner and educational data have committed to uphold ethical standards. Non-profit organizations including Khan Academy, Dubai Cares, and Sesame Street are also part of coalition mobilizing their resolve and service to support schools, teachers, parents, and learners during this time of unparalleled educational disruption. The purpose of global educational cooperation is to help countries in mobilizing resolve and implement innovative and content-appropriate solutions to provide education remotely, seek equitable solutions and universal access, ensure coordinated response and avoid overlapping efforts. And the last one, facilitate the return of students to school when they reopen. Okay, everyone, let's move on to the third topic. What does this mean for the future of learning?
Thank you, Tuan. Let's continue to the third topic. What does this mean for the future of learning? In this topic, we are talking about two main points. One, online education will become an integral component of school education, and two, COVID-19 result in online learning along with classroom learning. The first point is about the online education will become an integral component of school education. This is rapidly happening in COVID-19 crisis, and the efficiency of education is not good enough. Anyway, one thought. Right China of Tencent Cloud and Tencent Education trusted that technology should integrate in education should be happen because of whatever. Online education will be happen, although there is no COVID-19 crisis. In the university or many schools, the online education has been launched for a while. It is just brought up publicly in COVID-19. For the second point, COVID-19 results in online learning along with classroom learning. It can be given details from the first point that the general education in classroom is more difficult, and education should be in online platform. An example is Dr. Amjad, a professor from University of Jordan. He uses slides in education. He believes that although the COVID-19 crisis will be better, and he still continues to teach online along with classroom learning because he believes that both kinds of education can be coordinated.
Thank you, Palapat. Are you all following us so far? We are now approaching the end of our presentation. To sum up three main parts as follows. Firstly, how is the education sector responding to COVID-19? You can see that from COVID-19, there has been a response of the education sector in various fields. Secondly, global education cooperating during COVID-19. You can see that have global education coalition to support countries is scoring up their best distance learning practices and reaching children and youth who are most at risk. Finally, what does this mean for the future of learning? It can be implied that after COVID-19 crisis, there will be two coordinated kinds of education, is online education and classroom education. This is not a new thing, it is just influential and able to proceed education with efficiency. Thank you for your attention. We would like to hear your thoughts on this video, so please feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you.